Hello everybody, it's Chanchai and I'm going to do some rank today. This one's not exactly going to be on stream, but it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. It's been a pretty awesome week, you know. EVO has just passed. We got the Hart Cup coming up this weekend, so if you haven't signed up and you're in North America, you should totally sign up. It's a fun event, and 4 people will get to qualify for the Hart Cup in November. November. So we're doing good, and I haven't streamed as much this week because I have a lot of stuff going on this week in real life. My family's going to go on vacation. I'm not, but my family's going to go on vacation, so they've been preparing for that. I've been spending time with my kids because they're going to be missing me when they go off on vacation, but they're going to have a blast. And also, stuff regarding the job search and all that stuff. They've been good. There've been a lot of interesting stuff going on, but that's keeping me busy too. So it's just a busy time. So sadly, there was no Chanchai's dojo this week, but we'll resume Chanchai's dojo soon. I'm definitely gonna be streaming a lot pretty soon, but this week there's just a lot I gotta focus on. So I appreciate everyone's patience with that, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna make sure people are playing VF. Today, again, I'll just do a little bit of ranked before I have to go back and work on a lot of projects and try to get stuff going. But I'm hoping that some of these projects are gonna be very fruitful, but also all the real life stuff gets sorted pretty well. But things are good. I'm having a great week, to be honest. But we'll see how it goes. So anyways, let's go play some ranked. Let's see how it goes. Right now, a lot of people came back from EVO hungry to play more. People are looking at VF, especially after EVO. So, and especially after that cool combat reveal. I think overall, the reception to the combat reveal has actually been really good. There's a few people making noise, but honestly, from what I've seen and from people I know that are real, most of the response has actually been very good. The media rollout has been really good too. So IGN has an interview. You should check that out. The IGN interview is really good. And then on top of that, we have a lot of people making reaction videos to those changes, and they're actually quite positive, honestly. I mean, you even got Main Man Sui being overall pretty positive about it. So I think you're gonna see lots of good response to it, and I do think that if like fighting games do really, really well, including Virtua Fighter, including 2XKO, which I think that's actually an interesting one because I know how the general the FGC that you're used to seeing on Twitter or on social media might have certain narratives on 2XKO, but honestly, it is actually getting a good ground reception. And on top of that, it looks like it's going to have a really good influencer reception. I don't think it's a mistake for 2XKO to be having events that are focused on a lot of the female demographic, because but it's broader than that. It's like a broad group, but they do have some attention to it. It's not like all the attention to it, but they have some attention to it, and it's really good. I've seen this be effective in the past with especially with Riot's properties. This is actually Riot's strength, right? Valorant is really popular in general, and it appeals to so many people, but it also does have a female gamer demographic that does not exist in a lot of other games, like on the same scale, right? And honestly, 2XKO might actually be that fighting game that does that, and that's a good thing. But it doesn't mean it's only them. It means that it just happens to have that strong group, but it also has other strong groups. So I do want to point out, like, those things, I don't think they're mistakes at all. I think it's a real opportunity for them, and I do think it expands the appeal of fighting games, period. It's good for everyone. I know some people are going to make it sound like it's not, but it really is good for everyone. It is. You're still going to have the fighting games that you love, and 2XKO might be that fighting game too, but whatever fighting game you love, you'll still have that. And there'll still be all kinds of people playing all of the fighting games, but it is good to have some of these targeted events and these really good appeal, and understand that these things matter and they help. So I'm excited for that. But also, Year of the Ninja is awesome. Ninja Gaiden, Ninja Gaiden Black, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 Black, we're just gonna call it Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, is really cool. And then on top of that, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is really, really good. I picked it up. I love it. I pre-ordered Shinobi, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance is really good. It's different than I expected. Maybe I didn't pay enough attention to it, but it's more of a Metroidvania. It reminds me of Metroid Dread, and it reminds me of Prince of Persia, but it is still very much Shinobi. There's this very horizontally scrolling, fast-paced aspect in some of the transitions and in some of the way that's presented. The combat is more combat-y, but I like that, and that is the thing that's different from Shinobi, but it still feels pretty Shinobi. The role of, it's like things have been expanded overall. So I loved the Shinobi Art of Vengeance demo. If you haven't played it, you should try it out. But it really surprised me, and it has more. Even when you finish the main part, there's more after that. But Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is getting lots of praise. So yeah, you see all the praise. I do want people to try these games out because they're doing good, and we know that people that have been excited for them have gotten them. But now I need to spread the word that no, these are legit, really good games. The 2D Ninja games this year are super amazing, and that could success for Ninja Gaiden 4 if it is really good. And I think it will be, but it is going to be a little different than traditional Ninja Gaiden. That's not a bad thing. But I think if all these do good, there's hope for Dead or Alive coming back. And I think if fighting games do really well, especially like Virtua Fighter, but also 2XKO and also Tokon, I think games like Soul Calibur are back on the table, and then hopefully even newer fighting games can actually come out and be very successful. But the things that need to happen for that is that not just that they're successful with us, but they have to generate a new generation of excitement for fighting games. It has to be the kids that are now teenagers falling in love with fighting games too. Some of them are. In fact, in Virtua Fighter, even I see it in there. But we know for sure Street Fighter 6 and Tekken is resonating. But 2XKO, all the fighting games. Tokon especially. Tokon's going to be a big one that everyone's watching as well. But they are watching 2XKO too. So I'm not cheering for any of these games to fail, but they need to also win over newer audiences. If they do that, it'll be great. So that's my spiel. After EVO though, this EVO was effing amazing. So all the feels after EVO are wonderful. So anyways, we're doing pretty good as usual, and we're looking at how we're going in on ranked. And again, we're at 79%. I told you that eventually this thing sifts down to about 65 if you actually play like a lot. And that's being optimistic. It could go below that because 50% is a very normal thing. But for me, I'm usually sitting in the higher marks. But we've got lots of monsters, and a lot of times in ranked we just kind of fight. As monsters fight each other, I don't run away from the fight. So it's going to be lots and lots of fun. So I do get tired, but I don't really run away from the fight. So it's one of those things where we're gonna have really good times, and so lots of stuff. We do have like a really good Jackie player that's using the moniker of the Goat Pawn, but they're very strong, and it's a lot of fun. And it's funny because they will start with the Goat Pawn plan, but you force them, and then it becomes really good battles. Now I had a blast fighting them. So, all right, here we go. Alright, so again, this is also morning. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. Alright, we've already got a matchup. It's 88, not the best. Let's see how it goes. 88 is good though. I used to long for 88, so. kungfusmurf, awesome. kungfusmurf is a great player. He's finally got the game on PC. I'm happy for him.
Ready, go!
Good. That was my fault. All right. Oh, almost. That was really good, though. I thought I did correctly. So, all right. I do need to wake up a bit, but we have a good connection. Normally, we have a rough connection on PSN, but I enjoy it, so... He's using neutral throws, right? But I'm kind of stubborn. But I do like how it's feeling. Oh no, kungfusmurf is a different player. I'm mixing him up. kungfusmurf's awesome. He's an amazing player from New York. That was beautiful. Yeah, kungfusmurf, I'm so happy we're fighting. Because I've always loved our fight. And this is great. If we're getting 88, that's actually really good. He's from New York. Good. That was beautiful. I guarded. That was risky. So he does the delay attack and I walked into that. It was really, really good. Alright, he's going to learn from that because he's going to start evading. That's what we have to watch for, is when he starts evading. But kungfusmurf's an amazing opponent. He's a really strong Akira player. I think we almost never ran into each other online, and I think the last time he had my number. It's really good. Yep, there's the evade. Same thing that happened last time, but he did the knee last time. But he's gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna love it. Like, our matches do evolve. I fought him offline 2 years ago, and it was so much fun. Good. So he does do the evade. And then he did back throw. I thought he would mix in forward. Neutral was at risk, so this throw escape was just actually risky. Good. So he goes into 3 people scaling the throw, which is really good. It's really good. Alright. Very good. I always like his off pace. This is actually the thing that messes me up with him, is when he chooses to stop doing something. It's really good. And his Yomi is really good. This is a wonderful match.
Ready, go!
I thought I was gonna hit him out of that. That was an awesome battle. I'm glad I got the high float. I was like, I think I got the ring out here. So always good fighting you, kungfusmurf. Yeah, so kungfusmurf, New York player, really, really strong. And like, he's also a really good guy. I think, you know, he wouldn't play online until rollback came. And again, I really like the way he plays. I like how he stops at certain points too, and so it always like you have to be engaged and see when he decides not to do something. It sounds obvious, but actually not a lot of people play that way. And it's very strong. It's very effective. Like, it creates a lot of decision points that are happening more when you fight him, and it teaches you how to deal with the delay game. I think this is like the combo if I do. If I hit like P plus K, I think I have to do it against top right. Now that said, there is a fun combo. Let me see, if I do this, yeah. So I gotta like offensive move to his front, right? And then it's so, no, I know what it is, it's 6 P plus K. So this offensive move to his front. Alright, that was gonna be cool because I actually had it. Alright, kungfusmurf again, yes. I do love fighting him. Like, it goes back and forth. I'm gonna lose matches to him for sure. But I do love fighting him. I like the mind games he forces me to play with Akira. I buffered wrong. Neutral throw again. So eventually he has to use, he does need to eventually use super dashing elbow. He needs to use it in this matchup. If he doesn't, I'm going to have too much advantage with backdash. I thought I evaded that. We're doing a little too early, but the connection's really good. Good. So right now we're okay with him doing certain things because we know it leads to these type of games. I thought I was gonna get him. Good. His evasion's good and is really good. That's that. This he doesn't have the Okizeme on me right now because I'm delaying my wake up. So, but he's learning. Like, kungfusmurf is a very, on the day, he will learn. If he forgets it tomorrow, it's okay, because he will learn it again. But he does make the adjustment. It's a matter of time, and I have to outplay that. Like, I have to guess when he's going to figure it out, or when he's going to start working around. But again, his delay attack is actually what makes him really scary. Especially with Akira. It's like why he hits with what he does. Okay, but we're playing intricate Leon versus Akira games, and I love it. That said, because he plays with delay, I can play with delay too. Like, I can start doing some bigger options too. And so that it opens up my move list, and so that's what I like to do too. I like that he's 3-3P. It changed it. Alright. Good game, my friend. Good game. It's gonna get better and better. I love it. I've always wanted to fight kungfusmurf like more and more. And so I'm glad we can fight today. I really am. He doesn't chat much online, so most of our talking has only ever been offline. But I love fighting him. And I know he's a really good dude. So he can be serious, but in a good way. Oh, it's an interesting Okizeme if I don't do the proper conversion. Look at that. That move is just so good. So many hit frames, faster than it looks. Alright. Alright, let's do this Smurf. I'm happy to fight kungfusmurf. I wish I can play more today than I'm gonna play. But I gotta really get working on projects, take care of family, take care of the work stuff. But I really want to play. This is death. I gotta get used to that wall's gonna stagger more. I gotta get used to that wall's gonna stagger more. Also, it is death. Like, Akira has a way of knocking Leon out of the ring. So we're using our delay, just like they use it.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Good thing that I can see that. I'm glad that I saw the rollback. I was like, this is probably an evade. I just assumed it was evade, actually, is all it was. And I was like, it was probably an evade. And then when I saw the guard, I was like, no, it's still probably an evade. Thank goodness, because normally that's like, that thing will throw me off for like a lot, usually. That thing will usually drive me insane. And distract me from what I need to focus on. I love his 333P. It's so good. I'm screwing up my inputs. I don't know why. It's giving me low punch when I want to do 2P plus K.
Ready, go!
Almost. So this is like, the way he's using jab is so good with the delays. He's starting to know that you can hop here. I think he's going to start hopping soon, and that's good. That's really good.
Excellent! Round 4. Ready, go!
These games are getting better and better though. Each adjustment's good. But that said, he does need to use super dashing elbow. It's gonna change the matchup dramatically. Now, not rely on it heavily. He just needs to do it just like maybe 3 times in the whole match, and it'll change everything. It'll make me afraid to backdash. It'll make me less comfortable. It's really strong. And then it feeds into the rest of his game. Like, his game will benefit so much from using super dashing elbow. Like, his game will benefit like a lot from using super dashing elbow. It's like completing a puzzle, because his whole game is very scary.
Round 1.
So
Ready, go!
I have successfully like backdash evaded it though, and so that's probably why he doesn't use it. But don't be afraid of that. You're Akira. Have faith. Very good. Very good. Challenge that. If I'm not meeting perfectly, challenge it. But playing this fast is also, so the weakness of delay playing is somebody that's going crazy on offense. Like, it's not buffering, it's just buffering everything. Very good.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Almost. We almost caught that.
Knockout.
He's gonna start escaping back throw eventually, but I think when he realizes I'm sidekick, I'm doing sidekick on Oki against him. But I think it's because he saw the combo throw, and so the combo throw just had him thinking forward.
Round one.
But he's also going to be watching these replays. Believe it.
Excellent.
Also, I need to make him roll to the side.
Round two. Ready, go! Ring out. Round three. Ready, go! Knockout.
He's evading down. I think his habit is that he's evading down. He's not evading to the back, he's evading down.
I want a serious fight.
That might be something to work on. That might be his tell. I have to watch the replays and see if that's what he's doing. This might be the last one because I do need to get working on stuff, but it was so much fun. I could probably do 2 more sets, maybe. No, this is the last one. This will be the last one, but I really, really appreciate these matches, man. Let's keep fighting. Very good. Okay.
Round two. Ready, go!
He evaded up that time. Good, that's it. That's it. So, we got him obsessed with the evading, but we're probably going to throw him starting out. That was good. We didn't delay long enough. We need to delay longer for that.
Knockout.
What a knucklehead.
Round one. Ready, go!
Very good.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Good.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
Almost. I thought it was good. Ah, that's so good. Good games, Smurf. Good games. Okay, I have time for one more. Maybe.
Forgot to train, eh?
Yeah, just one more set. One more set. But I appreciate this a lot. I want to fight more. Nice. Let's watch the strings. I need to the thing I need to work on is Jeffrey's strings. They give a lightweight character a real hard time. At least if a lightweight character that wants to evade. But it's not too bad. It's just you just have to evade confirm better. Okay, we might have to call it. Oh, he got in time. Someone else. Okay. So we'll call it. But this was a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. Thank you for the battles, kungfusmurf. He is a great player, but yeah. But I like his use of delays, and I tried to attack it a lot today. And I think he was studying the matchup, so I think he's gonna be studying the replays. I hope we can talk, but he doesn't really chat online much. So it's a person where we talk with our fists, and so next time we'll have a different discussion, and we'll see what he breaks next time. But it was a lot of fun, you know, and he is a real great opponent. I can't wait till the next time we fight, but also to see like what he will bring, the way he's gonna adjust it. He did get a good super dashing elbow on us later, and I think it was discouraging for him when I did successfully evade it, right? The downside, I guess, is that his game, because it uses delay, you kind of get used to the timing on that, and that puts him on tempo 1 and tempo 2, speed 1 and speed 2, but just a little more speed 0, mix that in a little more, you know? And I think that would give me a real hell. And then, but then, you know, you have like, but his game is good. Like his 3-3P, especially his 3-3-3P, is really on point and scary. His throw mix-up is good. Like he'll use neutral, but he's using it while mixing in the side. So it's a really good mix. I like that mix actually. I like that way better than people doing all neutral. I like doing, you know, sprinkle like neutral alternating with the side, and also but using Yomi, you know, and that adds up to good damage if you have a good percentage. His wall game is good, but it could be even more, right? He could be using 3P plus K at the wall. That would wreck me. If he used 3P plus K at the wall, it's really nasty. His use of stagger game is very good, actually. That's something that stands out when you fight him, is realizing how much you have to deal with stagger, but maybe he's relying on it too much. But he's got a good all-around game, and with Akira you should use it, because I think Akira players should use it a bit, if only to check if the opponent's breaking stagger well or not. Because if the opponent doesn't break stagger, it's really strong. If they do break stagger, well, change it up, and then when they're really mentally under a lot of pressure, then do something that's going to stagger them. You know, that way you get the benefit of that. The stuff that staggers is a little safer to do, or a little, you know, not really. With Akira, everything's kind of all or nothing, and it's not so bad. Like, he's safe mostly. That's what's so scary about his game, is he guesses well, big damage against you. He guesses wrong, it's usually he's not dealing with that much consequence, unless it's like you evaded something really big, and that's rare. I think if I saw 4-6 PKG a little more, it'd be strong. But it depends on the evade logic. There was a time in the middle of our set that I started thinking that maybe kungfusmurf was always evading down, but later I started seeing different directions that he was evading. He could still be doing that logic, so I'm not sure if he's using, but at the beginning he was consistently evading Leon's backside, and it was pretty terrifying. But it could be a case where he knows to do that, and he does do that. And so instead, what's happening is he might be discouraged when he sees me outplay it just a little bit, and he might be predicting that, and so he might be mixing himself up. But I do recommend that you should not mix yourself up in Virtua Fighter. Your opponent needs to do something that earns the mix-up, right? So you do this option. Do they beat it? No? Keep doing it. When they beat it, think about mixing it up. They beat it twice, you probably need to mix it up. But if you do this way, okay, this depends on your running balance. This depends on, am I winning the guessing games already? So if you're running on a positive balance, then you hold off on mixing up until you hold off on changing your option until they've earned it, because you're still in the profit. You're still profiting. You're on the lead. You've been winning this more. You're dictating battle. So you should just keep doing what you're doing until they force you to have to change. And then from the other side, it's a little different. The other side is you need to make the adjustment. And the fallacy, it could help you once in a while, but usually it's going to cost you, is when you think they're not going to mix you up, or you're counting on them to mix up against you, and you just decide to just keep sticking with your guns on defense. But but the principle is the same as before. If you're running on a positive balance, you don't need to change. If you're running on a negative balance, you need to change. It's as simple as that. Am I profiting? If the answer is yes, I'm profiting, okay, you're on the right track. You're doing more right than wrong. Keep doing right. Am I negative? Am I in the red? Then you need to consider that you might need to be the one that has to change the plan, right? Because you're the one that's not doing as well. Now, maybe you have a long-term strategy, but I don't think you can really Black Friday Virtua Fighter, because each round it's like it's done. If you could get more rounds in the past, you would, but you can't. So whatever you've already lost, you've lost. It's sunk cost. So you need to kind of make good decisions going forward. And the one thing that is consistent across the rounds and across the game are the players the player you're fighting. And so the running balance then is on the decisions, not on the scoreboard as much. Yeah, the scoreboard. But what I mean is that the thing that you can mess with, the thing that's tangible, that can change the match, can change whether you're winning or losing, is the decisions. And so within that spectrum, you just need to know, okay, I'm the one that's been losing all these. Let's go on to winning. And we win by making better decisions. And if we're the ones that need to adjust because we've been losing, we need to adjust. The opponent doesn't have to, we do, right? And it would be a bad idea to just wait for the opponent to change up. You can count on it, but it's gambling. It's gambling much more than active decision making. So, hope that makes sense, and I hope you all enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun. Granted, when you win, you have tons of fun, but even if I lost, I love fighting kungfusmurf. He gives me lots of different challenges. I think today I was able to solve the challenges that were in front of me for today, and I think I was able to keep presenting different problems without changing too drastically the winning plan, right? It's just, and that's how you maintain control. That's one way, right? Of course, another is to kind of cut out all risk, but in VF you're always at risk, always. So it's decisions. But anyways, kungfusmurf, I'm looking forward to next time. Today was good for me. We'll see what goes on next time. But I think last time was good for you, and I think this was very productive. So everyone have a really good one. I will be streaming a lot more soon, but for right now, I've just got a lot to take care of. I'm gonna head out now. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video.